Whiskers and the Big Backyard Adventure. Once upon a time, in a cozy little town filled with sunny days and friendly neighbors, there lived a curious orange tabby cat named Whiskers. Whiskers was just 3 months old, but he was already known for his love of adventures. One bright morning, Whiskers woke up to the sweet chirping of birds outside his window. He stretched his tiny paws and yawned a big yawn. Today felt like the perfect day for an adventure. Whiskers scampered down the stairs and out through his little cat door into the backyard. The grass tickled his paws and the sun warmed his soft fur. "What adventure shall we have today?" he thought to himself. As he prowled through the garden, Whiskers spotted something unusual by the old oak tree. It was a trail of tiny, shiny pebbles. A treasure trail! Whiskers exclaimed. His heart fluttered with excitement as he decided to follow the trail and see where it led. With a swish of his tail, Whiskers began to follow the pebbles. They twinkled in the sunlight, leading him past the flower beds and under the bushes. Along the way, he met Mrs. Robin, who was busy picking worms for her little chicks. "Good morning, Whiskers." "Where are you off to?" chirped Mrs. Robin. "I'm following a treasure trail, Mrs. Robin. It's an adventure." Whiskers replied with a proud puff of his chest. "Oh, how wonderful! Be sure to watch out for the sprinklers. They're quite the surprise for little adventurers." Mrs. Robin laughed as she fluttered away. Whiskers thanked her and continued on his quest. He dodged the sprinklers, leaped over little puddles, and finally, the trail led him to the base of the big oak tree. There, hidden among the roots, was a small hole just big enough for a little cat. Inside the hole, Whiskers found a tiny box wrapped in a leaf. With a gentle paw, he opened the box to reveal the treasure, a beautiful, shiny marble. It glowed with colors of the rainbow, each swirl telling a story of magical worlds. Just then, Whiskers heard a soft voice. "Hello, young explorer. I see you found my treasure," said a wise old turtle, Mr. Tortoise, who lived near the oak tree. "This is your treasure, Mr. Tortoise?" Whiskers asked, his eyes wide with wonder. "Yes, it is. But I believe it has chosen a new keeper." "You, Whiskers, with your brave heart and curious spirit, are worthy of this magical marble," Mr. Tortoise smiled. Whiskers felt a warm glow in his heart. He promised to take good care of the marble and always remember the adventure that led him to it. "Thank you, Mr. Tortoise. I will cherish it forever," Whiskers said, his voice full of gratitude. As the sun began to set, casting a golden light over the backyard, Whiskers headed back home, his treasure safe in his little paws. He knew this was just the beginning of many more adventures. That night, as Whiskers curled up in his cozy bed, he dreamt of magical worlds and future quests, his heart full of excitement for what tomorrow would bring.